This is the Spyderco Southfork knife, designed by a prestigious and famous knife designer, Phil Wilson. The blade steel on this, S90V. The total blade length, 4.8 inches, and the total edge length is 4.5 inches. The handle scales are G10. They are a green polished G10. And as you can see, it is a full flat grind. Alright, here's a close-up. The handle, you see, it is a true full tang construction. Handle is pinned. Tubed lanyard hole in the pommel. Integral guard here. There is a choil here. You see a little ricasso section there. The hole is, that's ornamental because it is a Spyderco, so it's meant to remind you of this famous Spyderco opening holes. See the thickness there. The handle is incredibly comfortable, incredibly ergonomic. And here is a close-up of the blade itself. You can see the grind lines there. It is a satin finish. The Spyderco Spyder logo there. And you see the tip, it is a trailing point design. You see the nice, it's a perfect curve. Let me tell you, when cutting, I've cut many different materials with this. It feels perfect. The blade shape, the grind, the geometry of the edge bevel. This came incredibly sharp. I am very impressed by the workmanship and the functionality of this knife, both the ergonomics of the handle and the cutting ability of this blade shape. It seems perfect to me. Now, Phil Wilson himself is known as an avid outdoorsman. Right, so this knife is designed for camping, for fishing, for hunting, for cleaning game, and for general outdoor utility. It's a medium-sized, all-purpose camp knife, and you could definitely do all those things with it. Alright, and for a size comparison, and also just to show better the category of fixed blade that this knife fits into, here you see some other knives that would fulfill a similar role as far as medium-sized fixed blade camp knives. To the left, the budget option, the Gerber Big Rock. You can get those for less than $20. Next to that, the BK15, designed by Ethan Becker himself, a very prestigious knife designer. And the Southfork in the middle. Next to that, Benchmade Drop Point Rant. And next to that, another budget option. That is the Martini 17, a finished design. Now this type of knife is designed to be a lot more handy than a full-size, say 7 to 8 inch blade length outdoor knife, but it's designed to give you a lot more cutting power than, let's say, a 3 inch blade length knife. Alright, so it's right in the middle, kind of best of both worlds. A lot of people will team up one of these category knives with a larger knife, say 7, 8, 9 inches. The large knife will be used for maybe for batoning and chopping, and the medium-sized knife will be used for literally everything else, from food prep, skinning game, cutting cordage, utility, etc. Now, some of you new people might be wondering, wow, it looks like a great knife, but why the price tag on this knife? Well, there's two main reasons. One, the S90V steel. It's considered a very high quality steel. And two, the knife maker himself, very well known. His custom knives go for a great deal. And 3, I would add that this knife does live up to the hype. Often that is not the case. But for me anyway, I mean, this design in hand and while cutting, it feels perfect. This is the sheath that the knife comes with. They say it is Boltaron. I am not familiar with that material. However, if you want to know what it's similar to, you know, it feels similar to Kydex to me. And you see this part right here, it snaps in, secures the knife. It secures it strongly and silently. And here's the clip that it comes with. And they say this can be adjusted for horizontal, vertical, or canted, which is diagonal carry. All right, so you just have to unscrew it. So it's a very, you know, it's a customizable clip. All right, now one thing I would like would be if they had a little textured portion to push off with. All right, a lot of sheaths have that, but not this. But you can kind of push off a little. But basically, you know, just be careful. Hold on, I push off the clip. There you go. This, to me, as a production knife, is the top of the line. This is A++. To get anything better, you would have to have a custom knife made, and even then it might not be better. Okay, so yeah, this gets my highest rating. Okay, A++, and the sheath gets an A. If it had more of something to push off of, the sheath would have got an A+ as well. But I'm very pleased with this blade. It was super razor sharp. Not just, you know, not just the sharpness of the edge, but the actual geometry, the angle of the bevel, etc., and the way that the flat grind just slices right through. It's a joy to use, super comfortable, and basically, if you really love quality cutlery, right, and you're an outdoorsman, I would get it. I mean, this is the next best thing to having a custom knife made by Phil Wilson himself. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this knife review. Stay tuned for many more. I'm out.